Hey everybody, there's a little, it's getting kind of squished in there, isn't it? We need to pull it back over here, because they were kind of close together. I moved it over there for a little bit so it get a little bit more light. The little Japanese trees are doing a little bit better since they're getting more light too. So anyway, let's go see what else is going on. There's a little tomato on it. These things really get tall. The garden did not do as good as I had hoped. I got out here and watered it earlier. We had rain. We had rain for almost 2 weeks. Thunderstorms, rain, and all things going on. And the plants, of course, about drowned. As you can see, the tomatoes are splitting. That's a sign of too much water when the skin starts to split. Then we had about 4 or 5 days of no rain and only sun. So therefore, it, kind of burnt the plants up, and they're not doing that well. Of course, you got to see here, there's my little baby up here doing really good. Now, if it keeps water enough, it will. It'll do all right. But the garden did not do as good as I had hoped that it would. And of course, the flowers, they just haven't bloomed like I thought they would either. So there you go. This grapefruit is starting to turn. And he may be early this year. There's grapefruit on here. Not nearly as big, as you can see, as the other one was. Let's go in here. Now, I had some seeds that I didn't know what it was. And I wanted to plant them, and I did. Now I looked them up to see what it was as soon as I seen some leaves coming up, because that helped me to identify it. Right here they are. These had really orange seeds. Now these are called Cherokee Coral seeds is what it was. Cherokee Coral. And they're beautiful. The seeds are just bright, bright orange, and I showed you those earlier. If you hadn't seen it, go back to one of the videos there. You'll see it. Everything else is pretty hot in here. But these are doing very well. These are my Moses trees that I started from seeds, which I had tried for years and hadn't been able to get it done, but this time it did. So I guess everything was just right for it. Alright, here is the cutest little grill. I know this is not planting, but this was like $19 from Walmart. And it's so little, but it's built so well. I absolutely love that thing. Great cooking. Shut that thing back up so no bugs get in it. Alright, let's get back out here again, because it's too hot to stay in there. I have all the windows open. In the greenhouse so it can get air. Alright. So as you can see, yeah, there's grapefruit there. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. At least 6 on there. And this one had lots and lots of blooms. Only one survived. And I guess it, decided to give all its strength to that one. These are navel oranges. We've never had oranges on it before, so I'm kind of pleased with that. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 maybe. So that's cool. Look at these thorns. Oh my goodness. This is what they call a cutie. Those little tangerine things they have in the store. I took seeds and planted it, and you can see this is his 2nd year. And he has just gone wild. But everything else is pretty much the same. You can tell these last few days it has really hurt the plants because it had all that rain, and that doesn't have any. There's the petals all on the floor, on the ground, where the bloom just finally lasts. God bless me. We've got some little baby lizards. They're about 1.5 inches long. Little tiny fellas. Oh, here's a pepper on here. See, it's ready to pick. Or I could save it for seed, whichever one. So anyway, that's pretty much the garden. Like I said, it has had its problems this year. And I don't know, I worked so hard on it, you know, and these tomatoes just grew like crazy. Hadn't had much fruit on it, but you know, and the beans, I didn't do that well either. The garden just didn't do this good. The guy up the road, he has beautiful gardens every year. This year, his garden was not nearly as good as it used to be. So, you know, it may be just the season it was. I thought maybe it's because I put the black stuff on there and it didn't let water seep through to start off with for a while, because it had some kind of oily-like stuff on it. And now it's half rotting, so it's letting the water go through, but it's kind of late because the plants suffered. Alright, that's about it for the garden. And the carrots, they are finally getting a little bit, but you can see that not having the water has just, and I try to get out and water them, but what I water is just not nearly as good as what the nature can give it. So there you go.